Check this out.
Welcome to BLPA Big Show. Hockey sports, life for the adult athlete.
Yeah.
Powered by the Beer League Players Association.
Better follow me.
Follow us, the BLPA, on every social media outlet. Follow the crew on Twitter at Nicker Jones.
Let's get it. Here we go.
Welcome to the greatest sports show in the world. Way better than the round table. Here we are at the Raleigh, North Carolina draft experience post-draft party.
Yep.
I got my buddy Jason here. Jason, what's going on?
What's going on, Nicky Kamish?
Hey, just out here DEX partying it up and drafting, drinking.
Yeah.
And we're here giving our predictions. But first, let me just say this show is brought to you by HockeyWolf.com.
Ow.
Hey, HockeyWolf.com. Beer leaguers just like you and me. I wonder when we're going to get Hockey Wolf out to a draft. That's what we really need to do.
We need to, yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. They still support us even if they don't come to the drafts. And if you need team gear, if you need anything, go check them out, HockeyWolf.com. Ow. Hey, hold on one sec. Carolyn, can you come here? Can you say hi in our podcast at all? Just come here and say hi. You're the best defense woman here.
Just a hello.
You just have to say hi.
Just a hello.
Just one hi. Hi, I'm Carolyn. I got See, here we are. Carolyn, here.
Hello.
All right, that was Carolyn, best D woman in this tournament.
Yeah.
All right. So here we are in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yep.
Just drafting. I don't want to talk up Jason too much, but last week this motherfucker led the tournament in goals.
I did. That's
goals.
facts. That's facts.
That's hard facts.
Yeah.
And it's insane.
That's not bragging. That's not boasting. That's a fact.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
And do you know who led the points total in Denver last week?
I don't.
I think it was you.
That's not bragging.
That's not bragging.
Not boasting.
No.
That's just facts.
That's just facts.
Well, here we are. This is a new week, a new tournament.
Yep.
And here we go. We went through the draft round.
Yep.
We had some really cool jerseys.
Yeah, great jerseys.
Dex's Pete spinoff, Dex's Pete.
Yep.
They were the black team. And then we had Cheer Dex, a little spinoff off
Cheer Wine.
Dex Wine. It was Dex Wine or Cheer Dex? I can't remember.
Cheer Dex. Cheer Dex.
That's off Cheer Wine, a staple in North Carolina when you start talking about soda.
Yep.
And then we had what's it called? Dex Out, a spinoff of Cookout.
Yep.
And then we had Popcorn Sutton, spinoff of Popcorn Sutton.
Yep.
World famous moonshiner.
Yeah.
And the jersey had old popcorn on the front, just flipping someone off, giving them a bird.
I like it.
And so we're out here, went through the draft party, and wouldn't you know it, people heard about it. They want the podcast duo to stay together. We're on the same team again.
Same team again.
So, now, before you tell which team we're on, which was your favorite jersey?
My favorite jersey was probably Texas Pete. I dig the black. My least favorite jersey was probably Popcorn.
Okay.
It's brown.
Yep. Oddly enough, we're the same person at this point. My favorite one was Dex's Pete.
Okay.
My least favorite was Popcorn Sutton.
Okay.
And here I am. Listen,
with you.
Listen, I'm not trying to brag, but I usually get picked first in my round.
Yeah.
Not because of my skill, just because I'm well known.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
And you're a drinker.
Yeah, I do chug. I do
you do
chug.
well in the chug.
And so they in round number 9, Dex's Pete won. I think, oh goddamn, bud, here I go, Dex's Pete, I'm going to get it. But it never happens that way. You never get the jersey you want.
Right.
And you usually get the jersey you least amount want.
Listen, when I came here, I said anything but Popcorn Sutton.
And as it turns out, we're both on Popcorn Sutton. It's just so funny how the world works out.
Yeah. And I got picked dead last in my round.
Yep.
After leading the tournament in Denver in goals.
They didn't know, but I will say,
dead last.
I think you kind of came in. I think you read the press clippings. I mean, you're looking real Playboy here. Miami Vice shirt.
I look good.
You look good, and I think maybe they thought, oh, here comes an ego.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And listen, they're not wrong.
Right.
You just led the tournament in goals. It's a deserved ego. Deserved.
Facts.
Straight facts. And listen, oddly enough, old Jeff Peck, who was in round number 11, and I just said I was a chugger, and this time was no different. I won my chug. And Jeff Peck, Not allegedly. It happened. It happened.
It happened.
I literally.
There's video.
I literally chugged, and then stood around and watched for 15 seconds.
Hey, did you see how I finished my round?
How'd you finish?
I won as well.
Oh, okay. But no, we're some players. We're some drinkers. We're damn good looking. Listen. We listen. We got a crowd over here, and it happens to be. Hold on one second. Okay, last call. Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
Okay. We're gonna have to cut this out. You know. Okay, so we got a crowd. We got a crowd around here. The crowd consists of BOPA Super Show called the Round Table. You can find them on the Facebook channel. That's where they go live. It posts under mine. Listen, I don't want to say they're trash, but they do have Trash Can Dan on it.
Facts.
They got Jeff Peck on it, who's not on Popcorn Sutton.
Yeah.
And then they got Kyle Big Dad Thornton.
Possibly the worst goalie in this tournament.
Listen, let's actually bring. What I would like to do is I'd like to bring Big Dad onto this podcast.
Big Dad, we're gonna need a guest spot here.
Yeah, let him talk into your microphone. Everybody, this is Big Dad. Big Dad, say hi to the crowd.
What's going on?
Tell everybody a little bit about the tournament. Tell everyone about the tournament and what you think. Like, give your prediction just right off the bat. It was no introduction. Just what do you think?
What team are you on again?
I'm on Popcorn Something, bud. I'm on your team. We're wearing the same jerseys.
Your team's got the best goalie, bud. By far. Miles. Landslide.
Who's the goalie?
Bud. The guy talking in the mic right now, bud. Me.
All right, so what's your prediction on this tournament?
We're winning for sure.
Okay.
5-0.
Okay.
Maybe a couple ties because you guys can't produce up front, but we're for sure not losing.
How many goals you giving up? GAA.
Oh, GAA?
Yeah.
Under one.
Okay.
Under one.
Okay.
Under
okay.
one.
Under one GAA.
Yep.
And what did you tell us about your game? Tell us a little bit about what you told us in there about how often you played and what's going to happen.
I played goalie one time the past 3 years.
Okay.
So the first period, if I'm gonna let a goal in, they better be pounding the puck in the first period, because after that, bud, I'm gonna be locked in. So it's gonna be fucking lights out.
Are you saying if they put in 5 in the first period, you're gonna shut out the rest of the tournament?
I mean, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. I mean, are you a liar? I don't know you to be a liar.
I don't think I've ever lit in 5 in my life in one period. So
Okay.
I mean, I'll have to be playing pretty shitty.
Yeah, but you haven't played in 3 years. One time in 3 years.
Huh?
You played one time in 3 years.
Yeah, and it was just a drop in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was that?
Probably about 6 weeks ago.
Okay. Get ready for the tournament. I got
Oh,
you.
I'm yeah.
And you're locked in. You're probably locked in now.
I've
right?
studied. I've watched Frank. I've watched Tomek on Sundays, and Megan Maurer. You know, I watch what they do, and I took 0 notes, and I'm going to do the opposite of what they do.
Okay.
And
okay.
it should work out nice.
That does sound like sounds like an incredible plan, and I can't wait to see it in action.
Oh, bud, soon.
And listen, I mean, I have no words for Trash Can Dan over here. I mean, his team's fucked. I'm sorry that Jeff Peck didn't. I did finish my chug first.
Yep.
All right. And Jeff Peck's blaming me for him not being on my team.
Yep.
And I'm sorry I didn't pick it, but I will say we got a pretty good replacement. My man Matt Clark back here is going to go. Like, this guy is going to. I'm sorry, Jason, but I think Matt's going to lead us to the promised land in goals and assists.
Hopefully.
So yeah. Okay. So that's basically Big Dad's prediction. You got anything else you want to say to the people before you give that mic back to Jason?
Follow the BLP Roundtable, the only podcast that records every week. We don't take breaks, so shout out BLP Roundtable.
Goddamn, we bring this motherfucker on as a special guest, and he just shits on us.
And shout out Michael Constantino. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Hey, who else you want to shout out?
Hey, shout out Frank for not coming because he was scared to get shown how to play goalie.
All right.
Shout out Trash Can Dan for being dog shit. His team could have picked me first, passed. Cherry DEX could have picked me second, passed.
Yep.
Boys,
Yeah, I knew it, and you failed us.
Mistake.
And all Jason said was, only goalie we don't want is Big Dad, and here we are with Big Dad.
You guys picked me because I saw you guys. Your knees were. I heard them all the way up front. I heard your knees in the back, absolutely clanking together. You guys were scared. You guys were fucking scared back there. So you're like, we gotta pick him. Otherwise he's gonna shut us out. We gotta pick him. So I mean, hey.
Well, we did.
Otherwise, I'd have fell to Peck, and I'd have been absolutely fucking throwing dimes from the crease to Pecky boy. But, hey,
Hey, that's the way the world works,
you made the smart choice. I'm not,
Hey, just to go on the record, I didn't make a choice. All right? I'm absolved of any implications of picking anybody.
Hey, that's fine.
All I did was
Your
go up
team made
and
the
win
right
my
choice.
chunk. Well, that's good.
Your team made
That's
the right
what
choice,
I like
bud.
to hear.
That's all that
So
matters.
you're saying we're walking away with A.
With a gold, bud.
Easy.
Oh, fucking, yeah. I mean, as long as you guys can score. I'm not letting shit in, so, I mean.
Okay.
If you guys scored 1 goal, 2 goals, it's
we
two
even-
goals, it's easy.
Do
It's
we
a
even
wrap.
need defense?
But we got Carolyn, but she's locked down.
Okay.
And,
Whoa, look at this. Wow.
That's me.
Okay. Pass it back. Hey, good to talk to you, as always.
Oh, yeah.
Go check out the BLPA Roundtable. As he said, the only podcast that records every week. But for the last couple weeks, we were doing 2 a week, so I don't know what to tell you.
Listen. I would like to address a few comments
Yeah, let's address
made
that.
by Kyle Thornton here.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
first off,
That's big talk over there.
of course they record weekly, right? I
Yeah.
like to think of us as a little more exclusive.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a big sneaker guy. You like sneakers,
I
Nick?
love me some sneaks, bud.
Listen, sneakers don't come out every weekend.
No,
That's us.
They don't. They don't.
Not the good kind.
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah. You know what kind does come out every week? BK Nights.
Yeah, exactly.
BK Nights come out. Payless usually has a pretty good release
Monarchs
every week.
Nike Monarchs. You
Yeah.
want to wear your dad's shoes?
Yeah.
Cool. Try on the round table.
New Balance.
Yeah. Try on the round table.
Yeah. But
if you want the Travis Scotts,
yeah, that's where
you're
come.
gonna tune into us.
If you want the Yeezys.
Yeah,
all
you're gonna
right?
tune in here.
If you want Payless, you go
Go
over,
ahead and get that round
you go
table.
over to round table.
Yeah, for sure.
So basically that's where we're at. So is that all we wanted to address there? Hey, quiet over there, bud.
Listen. I did say I wanted anyone but Kyle as my goalie.
You did.
And here's why.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm a fan of the Selly. If anyone knows me, they know I'm a fan of the Selly.
Love Sellies.
If I would have scored on Kyle this weekend,
Yep.
you would have heard my Selly back in Colorado where I played last weekend. I mean, it would have been that loud. And I would have scored on Kyle.
No, there's not a doubt in my mind that you would.
Zero doubt.
There's not a doubt in my mind that I would have scored on
The
him.
people in Colorado would have been outside and been like, what is that?
What is that wooing?
noise?
What
it
is
would have
that
been
wooing?
me
Yeah.
selling on my goal on Kyle.
Exactly. And here's the deal. Basically, if we carry Kyle to an A championship,
Again, I've already done it once
yeah,
this year.
If we carry him to a gold here, then podcast is just going to be called "Carrying Big Dad to a Gold."
To a gold. Listen, I've won 1 championship this year.
Yeah.
It was in Omaha.
Yep.
Ask me who led the team in points.
I don't need to ask you. I know it was you.
It was me.
Yeah.
It was me. I mean, Big Dad was on the team. He was.
Oh, now he's going ties.
He's saying tied. I don't think that's true. I think I beat him by 1.
Yeah. Well,
I think
now-
I beat him by 1.
now if we lose, if Kyle loses us this
He's
championship,
dragging us down.
then
to
the title of the podcast is going to be "Big Dad Let Us Down."
Exactly.
So I mean, basically, either way, we got episode number 2 coming.
I have nothing to lose this weekend.
Hey, nothing to lose, and that's when we're best, all right? When there's
100%,
nothing, when there's
yeah.
nothing to lose, that's when we do our best work.
Yep.
Now let's get to our predictions, okay? We got Popcorn Sutton, brown
Yep.
team. We got Dex Out, the red team. We've got Dex's Pete, the black team, and then we got Cheerwine, the white team.
What team was Jeff Peck on again?
Jeff Peck is on. Oh, this motherfucker literally. Check. Oh, hold on. He knocked out my headphones, so I can't hear what's going on.
May or may not have been on purpose.
All right, hold on.
Shocking that someone from the round table would try to sabotage this.
Hey, can
this
you hit
great
me with the
podcast.
light so I can see to plug in my guy here? Jeff Peck's going to smoke. He does that when he gets stressed, and I think he's stressed because we're out here putting on a fucking show.
Yeah. I would be stressed if I was Jeff Peck too.
There we go. All right, I'm back. Oh, you guys could hear me, but I couldn't hear in my headphones. I need some more snare in my headphones. But anyway, okay, so that's where we're going. Okay.
All right, so what team was Jeff Peck on?
Jeff Peck is on Dex Out, the red team.
Dex Out. Okay.
I'm
Do we want to do what we did last week, where we count down and do the last place team, and then do the first place team, and then figure out who's in the middle?
Okay. So let me get. So Dex is Pete's black, Cheerwine is white. Dex Out is who's Dex Out's goalie?
Dex Out. That I don't know.
Casey Critchfield.
Casey,
okay.
last pick in that round.
Last pick. And then you got Ray Jabroni is on the black team.
Solid goalie. He won gold last week.
Yeah, Big Dad is on brown team.
Played goalie one time in 3 years.
And I don't know who the guy named Zod on the other team.
What's the last time?
Zod
is on
Zod.
what team?
He's on Cheerwine.
Cheerwine. Okay.
1, 2, 3. We'll go last place.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Cheerwine.
Oh.
Not the same.
Not the same.
Last.
So last place, I'm going with Sutton. And listen,
That's our team.
That's our team. And it's not a knock. All right. This is a hard one to do because I don't
know a lot of people.
I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. And one of the girls that we picked is absolutely smashed.
She is so smashed, she called me Lisa Frank.
Yep.
Because my shirt is so bright, which I took as a compliment, honestly.
But then here's the deal about her. She also chirps Jeff Peck relentlessly. Says he doesn't pass.
It's not a great thing to do.
Chirps him relentlessly and says, if I would have been on your team, I'd just stand in one spot and yell at you to pass the puck, and you never would. So, but she is extremely intoxicated. But she is a decent player. But I think that it kind of
it's going to hurt us tomorrow.
She's in, like, I guess I would say the girl ringer round because they are all skilled girls in that round.
Okay.
And I think that's going to hurt us. I think that Jason, I want to believe in you, but I know what happened last time you came off leading the weekend your team in goals.
You're right. I don't generally do well a second weekend after tearing it up.
Okay, so
you're not wrong.
That's just science fact. So why do you think that Cheerwine or DEX Wine is going to be a last place team?
I picked Cheerwine because it's the team I know the least about. So when I know the least about them, I'm going to pick them last.
Okay. So you don't even know. We're really wildly guessing.
100%.
Basically, like I did with the draft rounds.
We did terrible last weekend, and I felt like I knew the teams.
Yeah.
So I can't do any worse by just guessing.
Perfect. Okay, then we'll do the same thing with first place.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Dex out.
Pete. Whoa. Okay.
Listen, Dex's Pete has Trash Can Dan on their team.
Okay, but they also have the goalie that shut us down in the finals.
Ray
last
Jabroni.
Ray, that's his real name. Ray Jabroni.
Yeah.
So I think Ray Jabroni cancels out, and actually, it does not even a thing. Like, it's canceled out plus some for having Trash Can Dan.
That's fair. Listen, I would think that Dex's Pete is going to be second. That's who I would put them at.
Okay.
And I think they're going to be in the gold championship game.
What is going on?
But I think they're just – people are getting naked here.
Okay.
People are getting naked at the tournament.
Okay. Well, how you doing? But anyway, so –
go on. We'll wait.
So you're saying Dex out, Dex is Pete, us,
Yep.
and then Cheerwine.
Yes.
And I'm saying Dex is Pete. I'm saying Dex out. I'm saying Cheerwine, and then us.
So we have the same games for the gold and the silver.
Yeah.
We just have different winners for both.
Exactly.
So to me, that says we're on the same page.
Okay.
Right? We think the same teams are in the same bracket.
Yeah.
We just don't have the winner. Now, that's fair because last week we were pretty close.
Yep.
But we had the wrong winners in both games.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Well, hey, you know what's great about that? What's great about that is it just shows how fucking different all the teams are and how big of a crapshoot. That's what makes the draft experience.
This one's
great.
a giant crapshoot for sure.
A giant. I mean, literally, we had 54 players and 28 of them are brand new.
Yeah. If you were 100% correct, I would not be shocked. If I was 100% correct, I would not be shocked. If we were both 100% wrong, I would not be shocked. We're still getting naked here.
I can't see anything.
It's just a sports brawl, she said.
It's just a sports brawl. She's not actually naked, guys. We don't do that kind of stuff at draft parties, usually. That one guy showed his butthole.
Cincinnati
was
a little bit crazy.
Cincinnati was a little different. So anyway, at the end of the
covering up. We're good.
At the end of the day,
we might as well try all the sizes. What are we doing here?
Well, make a sell. But anyway, outside of that, is there anything else we want to talk about? Like what's happening in Johnny Gaudreau?
Listen, Matthew
Oh,
Tkachuk
goddamn.
is rumored to be on the Preds list.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did see Preds.
If he comes to the Preds, can I convert you?
You know what?
Listen, Tampa's in cap hell right now.
Yeah, we can't do it.
They're not winning another cup for a decade.
That's
You heard it here first.
You heard it.
I would too, Trash Can Dan. I would too. But they're not winning another one in a decade.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're too old. You got too much money.
So if Matthew comes to Nashville, can I convert you?
That's a good question. I'll tell you. But here's the deal. There's still a West team. I need an East team to cheer for.
Fuck the East, bro.
Well, I know.
We're pretty close to East.
Okay. Yeah, you are right there. Like
We're
you're
right-
right
we're
there.
right on the
like
line.
you're right down below Columbus, who is in the East.
Yeah. I mean, we're Central Time Zone, but we should be Eastern,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after the artwork, and here's the only reason we won't be able to cover it. Because last week when I drew that fucking Preds logo, freestyle, freehand,
Which was perfect, by the
yeah,
way.
and they didn't even acknowledge
They
me.
didn't even like it.
And that hurts.
But I get it.
But
But neither did they LA Kings.
Okay, that's true. But we didn't really tweet that one out.
Okay.
We just tweeted Preds because it was so good.
So, Pred social media, I know you're listening.
You fucked yourself.
Go
really.
back and like the tweet.
But if Matty Tkachuk goes there, and we get a decent return for him, yes,
Okay.
I will.
All right.
I will. But if he doesn't, then I'm going to cheer for the Blue Jackets.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Were you swayed at all? Well, you weren't even mad, but I was mad. Were you swayed at all with Johnny Gaudreau's athletic article?
I wasn't.
Me neither.
Like, I don't care.
But here's why I don't care. Because don't try to convince me on some puff piece your publicist wrote.
Right.
You did it right. Like, I know what The Athletic is. It's just a fucking jack-off mag. Not look at pictures and jack off, but jack off because you get to tell your story to the people, and all those stories are false. If that was the narrative, if he comes out right after and says it in his own words on a radio interview or something, fine. I'll believe him.
He did a Chicklets interview. Did you watch it?
I heard the Chicklets interview, but again,
I didn't watch it.
another jack off thing.
Yeah, okay.
He hasn't talked to Calgary media.
I think he's scared a little bit.
I mean, I would be too, but that's how I know you're real. If you're willing to step up and say, it sucks, I loved you guys, and it just, for my family, and I get the whole family thing. I literally travel around the world leaving my family, and I want to stop and hang out more with my family.
Sure.
So I get that.
Same.
But I want him to come out to the media and say, listen, this is why. Lay it out. And tell us why you waited till the last minute. Because if you say it had a lot to do with your dad's heart attack back in 2018, it's 2022.
It's a long time.
You could have made this clear in this, So, I don't want to spend the whole season talking about Johnny Gaudreau and that narrative, because people keep chirping me on the group about it, and I'm like, listen, I didn't say that Johnny Gaudreau did the wrong thing. He shit on my team. That's all. Johnny Gaudreau is free to do whatever he wants, but I'm a fanatic for a reason.
So let me ask you this: do you think Calgary should go through a rebuild now, or do you
Yes.
think they should try to be competitive?
They're not going to be competitive, so they should
I
go
agree.
through a rebuild.
I think they should be asking for nothing but future pieces for Tkachuk, and they should try to rebuild. Like,
100.
I don't think Calgary is a town that no one wants to play in, but I think Gaudreau didn't want to play there for whatever reason.
Good American boys. They want to go back home.
And then Tkachuk was like, well, if Johnny's going, I think Tkachuk probably didn't want to play there. And then once Johnny left, he was like, I definitely don't want to play
Well,
here. Right?
I'll tell you
he
what,
wants
like-
to be on a contender, which makes sense.
And let's be honest with you. You come off the highest year, and you're trying to negotiate a new deal at 104 points.
Right.
Does he get 100 points without Gaudreau?
Probably not.
And so,
But the argument could also be made, does Gaudreau get whatever he got without Tkachuk, right?
and Lindholm,
And it's probably not, right? Like those guys played really well together.
really well.
And they're trying to get paid.
Yep. That's why they're playing pro. I mean, they love
Sure.
the sport, right?
Sure.
But at the end of the day, like, it's just like college football for me, and the transferring and the Caleb Williams. If you don't want to be there, then don't be there.
I think at least Tkachuk is making it known that he doesn't want to be there.
I do respect
at a
that.
time where Calgary can get some assets back
Yes, I respect
for
that.
him, right? Like, hey, don't sign me to a 1-year deal because I'm not going to come back, and then you're going to lose me for nothing, like you just lost Johnny for nothing.
We don't, I don't want the fans to go through that heartbreak.
Right. So get some assets in return, and he's gonna fetch a package.
He's gonna have.
It's gonna be a good
sure,
one
for sure. I'm here for it, and I do think rebuild's the best way. I still think we have a decent team in that conference.
Sure.
Like in that div.
The West is weak.
Way weak. They got obviously Edmonton has McDavid and Draisaitl, cool, but still a lot of question marks. Now they're going after Patty Kane and what they need
even with all
is
those
D.
guys, they haven't done shit in years.
But the whole thing is that now they want Patrick Kane when their problem is defense. Like it makes zero sense.
If you win every game 9-8, I guess that works.
But this
just
isn't
as good
the
as
80s.
winning 3-1.
This isn't the 80s. This isn't Wayne Gretzky era. It's not how the game works.
If you
these
can
days.
score 8 goals, you're probably going to win most
You're
games.
right, but you're not going to do that every game. Even with all
playoffs
three
are going to
of
be
us.
tougher. That's where it changes, right?
But
you can win the regular season 8-7 every game.
Like we said that this
no
year,
one's scoring 8 goals in the playoffs.
We said
it's
that
tighter.
this year about them, and we said the reffing is going to be tighter. The reffing was not tighter. The reffing was dog shit.
Yeah.
But that's the agenda for the NHL. That's why I stopped
I
watching.
still think even with the reffing being garbage, it's hard to score 8 goals in the playoffs. Period.
I agree. I agree. It's just hard to score 8 goals even in regular season.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else to add before we go?
Pray for us on Popcorn Sutton.
Yeah, we got a dog shit goalie.
We got a dog shit goalie. We've got 2 guys coming off leading points and leading scorers in the last tournament. Probably going to be on a little bit of a downfall from there.
Oh, second time we've done that there. Not a big. You didn't break it. You just pulled out the cord here. All right. Well, I didn't think people were going to walk through our podcast setup, but it is pitch black here. You're good, bud. You're good. Just listen to BLPA Big Show. Oh, nice.
Who do we hate? We don't hate anyone.
No, he hates him. He hates
you
him.
hate. Oh.
Oh, okay.
What'd you do?
He Dominic Koshik me. I called him a piece of shit.
He got Hassicked, and then he called him a piece of shit, and then he punched in the face.
Listen, goalies are a little finicky.
Was this guy's wife in the background saying, "Honey, he's had enough"?
Honey, he's had enough.
Oh, okay.
Fair.
And did you have enough? Oh, this old guy don't have enough. Okay, see you later, buddy. But other than that, okay, let's go through our predictions one last time.
All right,
in
I'll
this
go
other
through
thing.
mine first.
Okay.
Dex out.
Yep.
Dex's Pete.
Yep.
Popcorn Sutton. And who's left? Cheerwine.
Yep. And I'm going straight up. Dex's Pete. Dex out. Cheerwine. Popcorn Sutton.
Got us dead last.
And the reason why is because our goalie. That is just fact of the matter is that's what it is. It's our goalie, and the fact that Jeff Peck's now on a mission.
Yeah. I tried to take Jeff Peck. I got vetoed.
Yeah, me too. I drank for Jeff Peck.
It wasn't my pick, so
and I got
vetoed.
And we got a pretty. Listen, I'm not gonna dog old Matty out. Matty's got some skills. Wouldn't you agree, Peck? Matty's pretty good a hockey player. Matt Clark. Matt Clark. He's a good hockey player. Yeah, that's why my team picked him. And I'm not saying you're not a good hockey player, but I went to bat for you. But what are you gonna do?
Listen, I want to speak for Jeff Peck once. Once we played a tournament, and the other line in our tournament had 1 goal the entire tournament, and me and Jeff Peck had the rest. So
points game.
It was like 17 of them in 5 games.
Okay, cool. And all I want to do is the game to watch of the weekend is going to be Popcorn Sutton versus Dex out, Big Dad versus Big Peck, and we're gonna see.
Let's see what happens.
We're gonna see what happens. What do you think happens? Since we're giving predictions,
I got to put my money on Jeff Peck.
Me too. Hat trick.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a Hattie. Hattie on Peck. I'll tell you what he's gonna do. He's gonna toe drag us, and he's gonna
Listen, I know he's gonna toe drag. What do you want me to do about it? I can't stop
nothing.
it.
Like it's when you
I
know
it's coming, and I can't stop it.
And if you ask him about it, what he'll say? If you can't stop, I'm gonna keep doing it. Yeah. You can talk about it all you want.
Yeah.
And
we can say Jeff Peck does nothing but toe drags, but he scores goals. So
yeah, and guess what?
What are you gonna do?
The good thing is he can only score 3 on Big Dad, and I think he's going to.
I think he's going to as well.
That's what I think. Maybe they can discuss that on the round table. I don't know. Go check out the BLPA round table. They're a bunch of pieces. They're a bunch of pieces of shit, but they got a show. All right, they do it. I don't know what to tell them. You know why they do that show, right?
Because they need a filler for us.
No, why they do that show is because we're their heroes.
Oh,
and they're trying
They did tell us that tonight. They said, "Listen, we look up to you guys. We want to be like you guys," and I don't blame them.
I don't. And they're all actually taking on.
Well, not look up physically, but look up metaphorically.
They're actually taking on like how we were on the Nick line.
Bringing all the big Nick energy. It's Nick Kamish.
Y'all need to listen.
with me, Nikki Kamish, Nikki Dinosaur, and you were
Nikki
Nikki
J.
J.
Yeah.
We got Nikki Peck,
Nikki Peck.
Nikki Dan, and
Nikki Dan.
Nikki Big Dad.
Nikki
right
Big
there.
Dad.
That's how they want to do it. So outside of that, guys, my friends, I'm glad you listened to us. I'm glad you're a bad motherfucker. There's our girl ringer that's just fucking absolutely
she's
trash,
bro. Trash.
Other than that, really appreciate anything you want to say before you go.
Let's go, Popcorn Sutton.
I hope Popcorn Sutton wins. Be good or be good at it. See ya.